Tax havens have been around since ancient Greece, where sailors used to deposit their cargo at different places with lower taxes to avoid paying large sums of tax when they get to the big cities. This has remained relatively unchanged over the centuries. A tax haven is a country or place that charges little to no tax to companies or individuals who operate both inside or outside their borders, as well as offering a certain amount of financial secrecy to ensure financial dealings remain private. There are quite a number of places that offer not only a tax-friendly environment for your hard-earned money, but also a lifestyle-friendly place to settle down. If you've ever considered moving to a tropical island, the relaxed tax laws of many islands might just be the excuse you're looking for to make that dream a reality. So here are 15 biggest tax havens to live in the world. Number 15. Cyprus. Cyprus has possibly gone through the most fluctuation as a tax haven than any other entry on the list. Once a favorite offshore bank for many society higher-ups, Cyprus has technically shed the status of tax haven for its compliance with the European Union. Nevertheless, Cyprus's tax rate is still a rather low rate of 11%, and it is in better standing with the EU. But foreign investors may want to look elsewhere if they value privacy and independence. Number 14. Seychelles. Seychelles is an archipelago consisting of over 100 islands in the Indian Ocean. This chain of islands has become a tax haven favorite over the past years. The government itself has bent over backward to transform itself into the tax haven that investors and corporations want to pursue and investigate actively. There are zero taxes for corporations in the Seychelles chain of islands. Although there isn't any tax, there is a $100 annual license fee for corporations taking advantage of the privacy and tax-free benefits of the islands. Number 13. Mauritius. This mountainous paradise in the Indian Ocean has an income tax of a mere 10% for residents, while non-residents don't pay any tax on money earned outside of the country's borders. Lifestyle-wise, Mauritius has everything from dense rainforests to sandy white beaches and offers nature lovers an incredible array of fauna and flora. Despite its remote location, it has attracted significant interest from North American corporations. Number 12. Malta. Malta is a sovereign country off the coast of Sicily. It is one of the smallest members of the EU. The tiny island nation pays the lowest amount of taxes than any other member of the European Union. While domestic businesses can expect to pay upwards of almost 30% in fees, those who are shrewd and privy enough to seek out Malta's tax haven can pay as little as 4%. Malta's low tax rate has raised concerns in the European Union, even going as far as to unofficially naming it the pirate base of Europe. Number 11. Singapore. Singapore is a wealthy country in Southeast Asia where the taxes for corporations are considered nominal. Singapore is a hugely thriving economic hub with an estimated total GDP of over $1 trillion. With this rightly earned reputation of being the center of the region's economy, business, and trade, they allow companies and investors to pay smaller taxes. Corporations will be around 12%, and individual income tax comes to approximately 16%. Most notably, they don't levy taxes on capital gains. They also offer attractive tax exemption for specific businesses and fields. Number 10. Andorra. Andorra serves those who value secrecy above all else on the European continent. Andorra is a tiny country that lies right in between France and Spain in the Eastern Pyrenees. Andorra has the unique status of not being in the European Union. This means it isn't beholden to any sort of financial regulation that a country like Germany may be subject to. Many of its European neighbors take advantage of Andorra's ease of access. Being situated between the French and Spanish borders, physically getting to Andorra is a breeze for many of its neighbors. Number 9. Panama. The link between Central and South America, Panama is not only famous for its canal that links the Atlantic to the Pacific Oceans, it's also a popular tax haven. Panama charges residents no tax on income earned overseas, and its low-cost private health care makes it a great tax haven for retirees. Moreover, Panama has strict banking secrecy laws designed to protect the privacy of account holders with no exchange control laws. Number 8. UAE. Famous for its displays of extreme wealth, United Arab Emirates serves as a perfect tax haven. Much like Singapore and Panama, UAE is extremely attractive to business people and corporations worldwide. It has a booming economy, partly thanks to its oil reserves, as well as the tourism industry. Like Panama, UAE has no taxes for corporations that aren't based in Emirates itself. However, this also applies to corporations based in UAE too, meaning the government doesn't tax corporations. However, there are exceptions, like oil companies, hotels and tourism, and foreign banks taxed at various small rates. Number 7. Jersey. The island of Jersey is situated between France and England on the English Channel and is a British Crown dependency. It is infamous for its privacy. With billions of dollars invested in its tax haven system, Jersey keeps foreign investors' information under deep wraps. Alongside their lack of transparency, there is no inheritance, corporate gains tax, or business tax. It's straightforward to set up an account on Jersey, often with individuals not even having to put a deposit down. Number 6. Bahrain. Officially known as the Kingdom of Bahrain, it is a small Arab constitutional monarchy in the Persian Gulf. This island country consists of an archipelago of 84 islands. Unlike most countries, Bahrain has no income tax system, so no tax legislation, no tax office employees, and no tax returns. Although employees pay no income tax as such, they contribute 6% of their wages as a social security contribution and social insurance tax. In addition, Bahrain does not tax rental income, capital gains, inheritances, or business profits. Number 5. Monaco. The Principality of Monaco is a 0.85 square mile city-state situated on the French Riviera. Long a favored destination of the world's wealthy, it has also become an attractive locale for wealth itself. Individuals do not pay income tax and businesses do not face direct taxation in most cases. Despite low taxes, operating in Monaco does not come cheap, as it boasts some of the world's most expensive real estate. Number 4. British Virgin Island. This island is a pure tax haven that imposes no income taxes, no corporate taxes, and no capital gains tax on income earned. There are also no withholding taxes and no estate taxes, including inheritance taxes or gift taxes. Offshore companies and trusts do not have to pay any stamp duty on transfers of assets. People of any nationality may form offshore corporations on this island. Moreover, it has privacy laws that shield the identities of owners and directors of offshore companies incorporated on the island. Number 3. Bahamas. The Bahamas are a popular tax haven in the Caribbean. The Bahamas are a corporation's dream as they implement no form of a tax for corporations. Their banks are also the very definition of discreet, with their reputation preceding them for privacy and lack of transparency in terms of sharing information. Once again, this tax haven best benefits wealthy individuals. However, this doesn't mean certain corporations can't utilize the Bahamas, and they're extremely lax tax codes and laws. Number 2. Bermuda. Another beautiful island spot, Bermuda turns out to be one of the more expensive countries to call home. For investors and those looking offshore, Bermuda has a 0% tax rate and no income tax whatsoever. Nearly a quarter of Fortune 500 companies are involved in some way or another with Bermuda as a tax haven. Bermuda's emphasis on privacy for prospective bankers is some of the best in the world. Although Bermuda benefits everyone utilizing them as a tax haven, corporations probably achieve the most benefit from using them. Number 1. Cayman Islands. Probably the most efficient tax haven in the world, the Cayman Islands have become one of the number 1 spots for financiers and corporations. In the Cayman Islands, there is no corporate tax whatsoever. For corporations, this is a fantastic windfall to take advantage of. The Cayman Islands could very well help shield many corporations from increased and substantial taxes. Another pro for utilizing the Cayman Islands is the lack of interest you have to pay on investments. Overall, the Cayman Islands have scored the highest in terms of secrecy on the Financial Secrecy Index. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more amazing content.